At first, this type of form building will demand the active cooperation of the light bearers in the Deva Kingdom. It will begin more from wishing or conjuring up clear thought forms that will result in synchronicities of events or resources coming together to produce the manifestation. Clear thoughts will materialize in a most miraculous way, like wishing upon a star and having the events unfold. Later, the transforming of thought forms into observable etheric or physical forms will come under each person's control. But that day is dependent on the individual's spiritual development. The first manifestations of widespread phenomena building likely occurring in the pure atmosphere of the spiritual regions. Yeah, our atmosphere is gonna go back. It's gonna go back closer to what it was back in Adam and Eve's era. Back in the old ancient days that we can reminisce of it from the Bible. Before the flood. Yeah, before the flood it didn't rain. All the plants, everything had the moisture it needed from the atmosphere itself and from the ground. So we didn't need it to rain. That's why it was such a big deal when Noah was like, it's going to rain from the sky and flood the earth, guys. I'm building this big boat that you've never seen before. Me and my family are going to get in it with all these animals. And everyone was like, you're a crazy man. What is rain? We've never seen this sorcery before with your witchcraft, Noah. Thought he was a madman. Yeah, we're gonna go back to something similar to that. It's funny how that happens. How things just kind of go back. I think I saw on a jewelry commercial one time, all things old become new again. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I actually believe there's something to that saying, and I incorporate it with some of my strategies. I invest in old things that honestly are a lot of people would think that are silly to invest in, but I do it on purpose. Why do I do that? Because I believe in that idea that all things old become new once again, and I also know that you can capitalize on the underdog when they're down. And then when they get back up, buddy, ooh, that's a victory. I love a good underdog story. But back to the telepathy. Yeah, guys, in the future we're going to be able to communicate telepathically in some form or way. Now, they're not all exactly like, oh, I heard that exact person's thoughts, you know. A lot of times you sense the emotion. You sense the intent. You can sense. It's a survival mechanism. That's going to be amplified again. People are going to go back to having that. But y'all have a good one.